Doubling down is when you've made a bet on a hand of blackjack and you decide in the middle of the hand that you're going to double your bet. What the Senator Dr. Tom Coburn of Oklahoma did today was not to double down, but to infinity down on his choice to cut off unemployment benefits for hundreds of thousands of out-of-work Americans. Speaking to the Hill newspaper, Senator Coburn first said this about the unemployed people whose money just dried up thanks to him. Quote, "The easiest thing in the world is to pass this bill unpaid for, but consider the millions of Americans whose financial futures would be damaged versus the relatively small amount of people who'll be affected by this delay. Now you tell me which vote takes the most courage." Well played, Senator. Making millions of Americans with no jobs and no money a small deal, and making yourself a huge, courageous deal in the process. The senator also told the Hill newspaper that he would absolutely object to every other spending measure that he says isn't paid for with other spending cuts or tax increases. That's the part where he infinity'd down. He says now he will block everything. Now, as I was assembling some facts today to put this decision into context about the senator's voting record, his subsidized residence at C Street, his role as hush money negotiator between Senator John Ensign and Senator Ensign's mistress and all that, Senator Coburn said this to the Daily Caller website. He said, quote, "Look at Rachel Maddow. She comes at me on the basis of emotion. She demonizes me. I don't want conservatives to win on the basis of emotion. If we lower ourselves to the level they operate on, we hurt ourselves and our arguments." I was trying to do my work, but then that pops up in my Google alert, and then I read it, and I become alternately so blindingly enraged, and then hysterically upset, and then inconsolably morose, and then hyperactively giddy, and then happy, and then sad, and then mad, and then happy again, that I couldn't make sense of any of the facts that I was gathering. All of which I was trying to read through the tears of joy and anger and anxiety that I just can't control. Can you tell I'm falling apart right now? So I promise, hold on, I'm getting emotional about this promise. I promise that tomorrow I will gather myself and offer a full analysis of today's Tom Coburn news. I hope you will join us. If I can hold it together long enough, there is plenty of evidentiary fact to present, and I will do it if I can tomorrow night, right here. If you'll excuse me, I need a minute. So we're going to be right back. Okay? Okay. Sorry.